Welcome everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and I help women with digestive diseases and disorders by bringing in holistic and alternative modalities to add to their wellness routine. Today I wanted to talk about New Year's goals. I feel like this has become like a thing of the past. I haven't heard people in a long time talk about having New Year's goals. And I know sometimes it can be a little bit cliche, or people say they're going to do something and then they don't. And so I think this is a really good time to bring it up. And especially for people like me or you who have a digestive disease or you have an ostomy, having these health goals is really important for our self-care and just our overall well-being. Setting goals can really help you stay empowered, focused, and optimistic. So here are a few tips that I have when thinking about making and setting New Year's goals for yourself. Number 1, reflect on the past year. What did you do in that past year? Did you set goals? And if you did you achieve them? Whether these goals were big or small, celebrate them, because you want to make sure that when you reach a goal, little, big goal, even if you got part of that goal in, celebrate the win, because you always then have something to look forward to. Like I said, everything deserves recognition, whether it's trying a new activity or achieving personal milestones. Make sure you have fuel to your fire. When thinking about setting goals, be realistic. I know for me, it's easy to think, oh my gosh, I have just like all these ideas in my head. I want to do all these things. And then you become overwhelmed and then you burn out, try to go forward way too fast and you weren't ready for it. Break these goals down into easy, manageable tasks. And so I'm using this book to do something really exciting, actually. And you'll find out more about that later. But I'm using this book to really put those goals into those small manageable tasks. And the book is about 100 days. So you want to, set this goal, which is kind of a big goal, and then you want to execute it daily by doing small steps every day. And it's really helping me. I'm only in like day 5 or 6, but I already have gotten so much done. And granted, I started this project a while ago. I just hadn't done anything with it for a few months because I'm just busy and didn't have time. But now using this book has really helped me to look at the goal, set the goal, be honest with myself that it's going to take a little time, but it keeps me held accountable. And that's the biggest thing, is like being held accountable for so many things. So, maybe it's that you need a coach or you need a personal trainer or something like that, because being held accountable is really important. Set goals, but set realistic goals and do them and break them down into small, manageable goals and tasks. And go easy on yourself. Sometimes it's so easy to slip up. If your goal, for instance, is like eating healthier, and then by day 10, you eat a cheeseburger or a donut or something, that's okay. Like, in fact, I believe if you're really, really craving something, you need to have it, and you need to do it, at a set time maybe in the day, so you have time to kind of wear it off, or you have a cheat day once a week, or whatever that looks like for you. But it's okay when you do slip up, and you're gonna slip up. So the main thing is being patient with yourself and be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up and tell yourself, oh my gosh, I messed up and I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Yeah, that's gonna happen, and that's okay. There is a formula called SMART goals, and the S stands for specific. Be specific in your goal. What is it that you want? Like, for instance, walking. I want to walk daily. So be specific. I will walk daily for 30 minutes. So define that goal and be clear about that goal. Then measure your goal. So M, measurable. Keep track of it. Track your progress. Achievable. Again, part of the SMART process is making sure that these are achievable goals. Going to the moon in 2025 for me probably isn't going to happen. Maybe in 10 years, but for now, it's not happening. I know that. Be relevant in the goals that you choose. So if they suit your lifestyle, unless you're making drastic changes, which I applaud you if you are, but be relevant to what it is that you're trying to achieve and that you see for yourself. Like I said, it wouldn't be relevant for me to think that I'm going to the moon. I'm not even trying to, but I can't just have the idea that I want to go to the moon and that's going to happen. And then again, like the book that I'm working with, it's 100 days. And so time. So T for time. Set a deadline for when you want to achieve this goal by. It helps you work and break those manageable tasks down, and really analyze what you're doing. So celebrate your progress as you're going through making these changes, making these little shifts. Reward yourself. Reward yourself. You are your own cheerleader. If you need somebody to hold you accountable, do it. And speaking of that, I find it best when I keep my goals to myself. Now, I may tell one or two, but telling everybody can be detrimental to you attaining your goals. And I say that because, for one, most people aren't going to hold you accountable. Most people are going to tell you what you want to hear. Some people don't even want to see you change. So don't tell people your goals. Working on them in silence is sometimes better. Unless you need that coach or that person really holding you accountable, or you have a really good true friend who's going to tell you exactly what you don't want to hear or what you want to hear, but hopefully not what you always want to hear, because we need the truth from people. We need people to tell us exactly what they're thinking or feeling when it comes to some of these things. But don't tell the wrong people, because if they see you slip up, they're going to be like, oh, so what's going on? I thought you set a goal, and I see you eating, and I see you smoking, and I see you drinking a beer. Like I said, those slip-ups are going to happen, and being patient with yourself is key, and listening to other people is only going to put these negative thoughts back in your head, and you don't need those when you're trying to set goals. So stay focused on what you want, set your goals, use this SMART procedure, and then, keep it to yourself. Only tell people that are going to hold you accountable, and mostly just enjoy yourself and celebrate yourself. So that's all I have for today. So thank you again for being here and for listening, and I hope that you set your goals and that you achieve your goals next year. I know I have a few, and I'm super excited about them, and I hope you are for yourself as well. Thank you.